What if your deepest thoughts were no longer yours alone? What if artificial intelligence could dive into your mind, decode your desires, fears, and memories, and even change them? Sounds impossible? It's not. This is the terrifying new frontier of technology, brain-computer interfaces, BCIs. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to discover a future that blurs the line between science and science fiction. A world where privacy dies, free will is questioned, and your mind is no longer your sanctuary. And the most chilling part? That future might already be here. Brain-computer interfaces aren't new. In fact, they've been researched for decades. But only recently, thanks to rapid advances in AI, neuroscience, and microelectronics, they've begun to evolve beyond labs and enter our daily lives. Neuralink, founded by Elon Musk, is building brain chips that allow users to control devices, communicate with others, and even access the internet directly through thought. Other companies like Synchron, Kernel, and BlackRock Neurotech are developing non-invasive BCIs that don't require skull implants. The potential is massive, from helping paralyzed people regain mobility to curing depression and Alzheimer's. But every great technology brings an even greater risk when misused. What happens when this power is in the wrong hands? In today's world, data is everything. Companies pay billions to track your clicks, searches, and swipes. But imagine if they could track your thoughts instead. BCIs make that possible. Think about it. Before you even decide to buy a product, your brain lights up with interest. An AI trained to decode brain signals could detect that, predict your behavior, and target you before you realize what you want. This would make today's data harvesting feel like child's play. It's no longer about what you click. It's about what you think. And when that becomes marketable, every thought becomes a transaction. Can you opt out of your own mind? Now comes the darkest chapter. Mind hacking. If an AI can read your brain, what's stopping it from changing it? Imagine deepfake thoughts, memories implanted, desires suppressed, emotions manipulated. Governments could correct criminal behavior before it happens. Dictators could rewrite what citizens feel about them. Propaganda could be injected directly into your thoughts without you realizing it. Scientists have already shown how certain brainwaves can be stimulated to change decision-making, even belief systems. In a future of militarized BCIs, soldiers could be reprogrammed, and spies could steal not just information, but identities. Is your mind even yours anymore? But it's not all dystopian. One of the most incredible possibilities is telepathy. Not the supernatural kind, but real-time mind-to-mind communication using AI as the translator. Couples could share feelings without words. Teams could collaborate mentally. Artists could share pure visions without needing paint or pixels. This could spark a golden age of connection, but every benefit has a shadow. If thoughts are shared, they can be copied, distorted, or weaponized. Could a thought virus spread? Could someone think bomb a network? In the age of connected minds, cybersecurity takes on an entirely new meaning. When every thought is accessible, privacy dies. Forget CCTV and online tracking. BCIs could allow AI to monitor your emotions, detect lies, and even profile your mental state in real time. Employers might use it to track productivity. Governments could use it for surveillance. Schools might scan for attention spans. Even relationships could demand transparency of thoughts. So, how do you protect yourself when even your thoughts are no longer private? In a world racing toward brain-computer interfaces, the answer isn't just technical, it's deeply human. First, realize that awareness is your armor. You must understand what's coming before it arrives. Learn how these technologies work, what data they collect, and who controls that data. Don't blindly trust the next brain chip or neural headband just because it's trending. If something can read your thoughts, it can also store, sell, or manipulate them. That's not science fiction. It's the future we're building. You must treat your thoughts like your most valuable asset. Would you hand your passwords to a stranger? Then why give companies access to your mental patterns? Protecting your mental privacy starts with asking the hard questions. What does this device record? Can I opt out? Where does my brain data go? If the answers are vague or hidden in legal jargon, walk away. No tech is worth your autonomy. Next, support laws that protect mental freedom. Right now, your brain data isn't protected like your texts or emails. That's dangerous. Demand legislation, Neuro writes, that treat your thoughts as private property. Push for transparency, consent, and the right to disconnect. Without legal protection, corporations could one day sell your emotions to advertisers, or governments might use your thoughts against you. The future is programmable, but so are the rules if you speak up now. You also need to strengthen your own mind. Meditation, mindfulness, and critical thinking aren't just wellness trends, they're mental firewalls. A chaotic, untrained mind is easy to read, easy to predict, easy to influence. But a calm, aware mind, that's harder to hack. In a future where thoughts can be tracked, your control over your inner world becomes your greatest defense. Finally, don't confuse convenience with safety. Just because something lets you think a message instead of typing it doesn't mean it's harmless. Every time you give away mental data for speed or comfort, you trade privacy for ease. Choose your tech the way you choose your friends, with caution, clarity, and boundaries. Because in the end, the war for your mind won't look like a war at all. It'll come quietly, through updates, ads, and sleek devices. And the only people who'll survive it intact are the ones who saw it coming. So don't just fear the future, prepare for it.